Hello, Rail Yard Fitness. I am going to show you some fun moves you can do with your brand new TheraBand. I love the TheraBands because they are one continuous resistance band. It allows you a lot of different options. So you can make yourself a resistance loop. You can change the resistance even though it may just have a single weight. And you can use it for all parts of your body. So I've got videos for legs, glutes, arms, and today is abs. So we're actually going to do a little warm up without our band. So set it off to the side, and let's go ahead and come on down to the floor. I'm going to lay yourself out nice and long and flat. Hands overhead, toes and fingers reaching in opposite directions. Take a big stretch. Let that feel really good. Stretch out and lengthen your abs. And then think about pointing your toes, zipping your inner thighs together, and trying to press your entire back body into the floor. So press the backs of your knees into the floor. Pull your belly button down. Connect your low back with the floor. Press your shoulder blades into the floor. And lastly, spread your fingertips wide and try to press your fingernails into the floor. This should feel like you're working every muscle in your body and it looks like nothing's happening, right? This is actually the way divers train for going into the pool. So really point those toes. Press the back of your knees into the floor. Press your low back into the floor. Press your shoulder blades into the floor. Press your fingernails into the floor. Hold it here. Keep pressing down like you're becoming one with the floor. Pressing down, pressing down, pressing down. Take a big inhale, press, press, press. On your exhale, pull your belly button more in towards your spine. Take those hands overhead, start to reach for your toes, come up slow. And sit up tall. Now, pulling that belly button in towards your spine first. Think about tucking your tailbone underneath you as you roll it down for 10, 9, 8, 7, shoulders out of your 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lay it down flat. So we're going really slow. On the way up, you're peeling yourself down up one vertebrae at a time. Same thing on the way back down. We're going one vertebrae at a time. Try not to skip your shoulders off the mat. Take a big inhale, reach. Exhale, belly button to spine. Start to peel yourself up slow. Sitting tall on your sits bones, find that straight spine. Reaching out the top of your head. Still a slight activation of that belly, that pulling of the belly button towards your spine like it's going to come out the back of you. Point your toes, suck your thighs together. Tuck that tailbone, start to go slow. Slow, 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 slow until you're all the way on the floor. Again, big exhale, reach. Sit tall and peel it down slow. We've got 10 of these as our warm-up. I want you to think about going from the bottom of your abs up. Exhale, lift. Sit tall and peel it slow. For 1 second, I want you to look down as you come up. Look at your belly button. Is your six-pack pooching out? What we want to do is really activate your really deep internal ab muscles. So what I want you to think about is pulling that six-pack back and in, like you're going to suck it back in the cooler so that it's nice and cold for later. Throughout this whole series, we want to keep that six-pack in the cooler. We've got 5. Sit tall. Peel it slow. Hollow out that front body for 4. If you're having a hard time getting all the way up without getting into your back, take a little bend in the knees. Peel it up from here. You can even give yourself a little assist with your fingertips behind your knees. Ooh. be starting to feel something in there. Really think about sucking back, sucking back, sucking back. We've got 2. Yes, using that breath. Use that exhale to lift you for our last one. Sit tall. Peel it down slow. Slow, 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 and stretch. All right, hopefully you're feeling a little bit of heat through your core. Now we're gonna grab our band. So these bands tend to roll up and stick to themselves. If you can, we wanna get this band as flattened out as possible. And you wanna try to have both sides more or less even. We're gonna take the band around the balls of your feet and then grab a hold of either side. Again, hopefully your 2 sides are more or less even. Then you're gonna walk your hands down, find yourself some resistance, yeah? Feet are flexed, inner thighs are gonna stay zipping together. Really try not to externally rotate. Squeeze them in, flex your feet so that your toes are coming back towards your face. And then just like our roll up, belly button into the spine, start to take it down, 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 until you feel that belly catch, right? There's gonna be this moment where it's like, oh my God, something's about to happen. That's where we wanna stay. Suck your belly button in, tuck your tailbone underneath you, shoulders drop out of your ears. None of this, yeah? Flexing your feet, this is your challenge zone. This should feel challenging to hold yourself right here. Reach at the top of your head so there's no collapsing and rounding through the spine. From here, we're gonna move back just 1 inch. Push back and forward, back and forward. So notice how that resistance is helping pull you back up. Can you move against that resistance, like you don't wanna come out of your challenge zone? That's where it's gonna get spicy. Make this slow. The smaller you can make your range of motion, the more profound this is gonna become. Good, we've got 10 more here. I'm gonna flip myself around so you can see it from a different angle. Nice and low, belly in. Think about tucking your bottom 3 ribs in so that you're really becoming concave in your body. Good. Last 5. Exhale on the way up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here. Stay in your challenge zone. Place both ends of your strap in your left hand. Right hand comes up overhead. You're still leaning back with that chest like we're low riding in the back seat, right? Right hand comes up, reach that spine long, pull the belly button back and in. Again, 1 inch of movement, we're gonna turn to the left. Ready? Exhale, turn to the left, reset. Turn to the left, reset. Woo! These tiny movements work those deep inner core muscles that are so important for stabilizing our spine, assisting in rotational movements. Whoo-wee. You got it. Belly button in, shoulders out of ears. Leave that left arm long for 10, little twist 9, little twist 8, 7, yeah, 6, 5, ooh, 4, 3, don't let the 6-pack out, 2, 1, take a little break, sit up all the way tall. Switch both straps into your right hand, lean it back, find that challenge zone, belly button in, long through your spine, left hand overhead, we're gonna go for the other side. Lead from your left pinky finger and just exhale, rotate. Exhale, rotate. 1 inch over to the right. Try to relax your legs. Never bracing in those hip flexors. Good. 10, 9, 2, 1. All the way up. Relax. If your core wasn't warm before, it should be now. Leave your band where it is, right around the balls of your feet. We're going to come back down onto your back, and we're going to take a hold of each side of that strap, one in each hand again. Take a second once you get down here. Find a nice long spine. Think about reaching your tailbone out and pressing your low back into the floor. And we never want to lose that contact between the low back and the floor. That's what's ensuring that we've got our abs nice and tight. One strap in each hand, like I said, and then you're going to start to drop your feet, finding a spot where your belly catches, and then you're going to peel your head, your neck, your shoulders off the floor while maintaining that contact between your low back and the ground. And you may need to walk your hands up your band if you need a little extra resistance. We're going to do 100, not reps. That's what the exercise is called. It's a Pilates move where we're holding this position, and then I want you to think about pulling your shoulders as far down your back as you can. So you have miles of space between your shoulders and your ears. We're going to start to pump the hands for 20. Ready? Go. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, squeeze. And release. Knees can come in for a little break. Band can come off for a second. Maybe you windshield wiper those knees side to side if you're feeling a little tight through your hip flexors after those. Let's roll it up. We're going to create ourselves a loop. So taking that band around your ankles, set your feet hip distance apart, and then make yourself a little bow or a knot, something you can get out of. Again, you can adjust the resistance by pulling the band a little bit more taut and making a tighter bow, or you can double up, wrap it twice, and you're going to get double the resistance. From here, work that band down. Hopefully you've still got a little bit of a flat part. You're going to take it around the arches of your feet. Like so, yeah? We're coming back down onto your back. You'll notice that having your feet set hip distance apart is just about the right distance to put some push into that band. You want to hold that push, never let it go slack, because then you're at risk of losing your band. Hands are going to come behind the head. We're going to go for a very slow resisted bicycle. So, one foot's going to pull in while the other stretches long. Both feet are flexed, and then you're reaching opposite elbow to opposite knee. Now, we still want to have that contact between the low back and the floor, right? None of this, none of this. Opening your whole torso the way you want to go and squeezing across your body for that rotation. Let's get ready to switch. Exhale. 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 Good. If this becomes too stressful for your head and neck, you can relax them on the floor and focus on the legs pushing into the band. Good. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Little pulse. Reach your elbow towards your knee for 10, 9, 8, ouch, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch last time. Here for 10, 9, 8. Open your chest. 7, 6, 5, 4. Ouch. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Whew, already. band underneath your right foot. So, stepping that band right underneath the arch of your right foot, and then reach down, grab it pretty close to your knee, stand all the way up, and put equal weight through both feet. We're going to do a resisted side bend. Those abs should be nice and awake, which is excellent because we have to go in there, in this one in particular, with our mind a whole lot and find that squeeze through your obliques, the sides of your waist, yeah? So stand up nice and tall, get taller than what it says on your driver's license, shoulders drop out of ears, weights in your heels, pull your belly button in towards your spine. Think about concave in that upper body. Left hand can be on your hip or down, reaching for your left toe. We're going to crunch right rib to right hip bone without dumping your chest forward. Keep your shoulders stacked over your hips, and then exhale, squeeze through center. Squeeze through center. He's very upset about side bends. So we're actually going to start to feel this one add up through your left oblique. Be careful not to overcorrect. We're just coming through center. Your core is super braced, like you don't want to go anywhere. You want to stay centered. Your core is trying to keep you centered even though the right side of your waist is moving. They start to add up. If they're not, reach down, grab a little bit more band. Shoulders out of yours, neck is long. Good. Make sure you haven't lightened up your left foot. We've got 3. Squeeze. 2. Squeeze. Last one. Squeeze. Good. Release the band. Switch under your left foot this time. We'll do the other side. Standing up nice and tall, equal weight through both feet. Reach out the top of your head. Pull your belly button in. Right hand can reach towards your pinky toe or be set on your hip. Think about left rib to left hip without diving that chest forward. Stay stacked over your hips. Exhale to squeeze that right oblique. Yes. Try not to pull the left arm up. Keep it as long as you can. Good. Soft knees. Think about dropping your tailbone towards the floor so that your low back gets nice and long. We've got 9, 8, 7, 6, watch for that overcorrection. 5, 4, big exhales for 3, 2, and 1. Relax, deep breaths. Maybe you grab a sip of water here. We're going to meet on the floor when you're ready. Maybe you take a minute to unwind your band if you don't have a flat spot for your feet to go anymore. We're going to do all of those one more time through. And I encourage you to up the resistance this time, whether that means grabbing the band a little closer to your feet or tying it a little tighter around your ankles. Just challenge yourself with even just a smidge of extra resistance. Maybe you move your hands just a ½ inch down your bands. Anything counts. All right, when we're ready, band goes around the balls of the feet to start. We're sitting nice and tall on the sits bones, and you're gonna grab that band towards your toes. Maybe you make yourself a little handle by doubling it up. That can be helpful sometimes. Try to make sure you've got even resistance there. Take a couple pulls, see if that feels about right. And then from here, pull your belly button in, tuck your tailbone underneath you, drop your shoulders from your ears, and start to peel yourself down. Pressing into your low back with your belly, find that spot where your belly catches. Hold it here. Find a second to lengthen your spine. Pull your belly button in more and relax your hip flexors. Your hip flexors are the front side of your hip, right? Fun fact, your glutes and your hip flexors cannot be tight at the same time. So if you think about, even just thinking about squeezing your glutes is going to help to deactivate your hip flexors and keep your legs nice and long and relaxed. So find that little bit of feeling of squeezing the glutes, hold yourself tall, and we're moving backwards 1 inch into our challenge zone for 20. Here we go. Exhale up. Exhale up. Lean back. Lift up. Lean back. Lift up. Don't let that six-pack out of the cooler. You need it cold for later. 5 o'clock is coming. Good. Arms stay long. Shoulders out of ears. Can you take this lower? Make it smaller. We've got 9. 8. Squeeze your glutes. 7. I know. 6. It's a lot to think about. 5. 4. 3. Flex your feet. 2. 1. Bonus. 10. I know. 9. 8. Little lower. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Sit all the way up. All right. Maybe unwinding that little handle you've made for yourself. We're going to take both straps into your left hand. We're going to go for a little side twist. Working rotational movement is super important. Think about when you throw your back out. Loading the dishwasher. Starting a lawnmower. It's all rotational moves. So the more we can train those rotational moves and get those muscles that help us rotate around our spine nice and strong, the less prone to injury we're going to become. If this feels awkward in your low back at all, ease off, shorten up your range of motion. Take it into a spot that works for you without dumping into your back. All right, once we're here, flex your feet, belly button in, tailbone tucked, lean it back, low riding, right hand overhead. Drop that right shoulder out of your ear. I don't want to see any of this. Next, exhale, start to twist. Ready? Think about squeezing the left side of your waist. Left arm stays long. Belly button to spine. Think about twisting around your spine. If your hip flexors are trying to help too much, think about squeezing your glutes together. Good. 10. 9. Can you reach that right pinky finger a little more? 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 2. 2. 2. And 1. Sit all the way up. Whew, little bit of rest. Both straps into your right hand. Big deep breath. Drop those shoulders. Relax any tension where it doesn't need to be held. Take it back. Find that lean. Find that low riding. Left hand overhead. Drop your left shoulder from your ear. Keep your right arm long. Pull that belly button in. Make this position challenging. Right? From here we start to twist. Exhale. Lead with that left pinky. Think about the right side of your waist. Yeah. Good. Whew, lean back. Final 10. Little lower. 9. 8. 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. Sit up tall, relax. Don't move that band just yet. We're coming onto your back, setting up for our hundreds. Feet up to the sky. Take that moment to settle your low back onto the floor. Reach your tailbone long. Take a hold of one end of the strap in each hand. Find that length through the spine. Reach out the top of your head, pin the shoulder blades down behind you, arms are long, and then on your next exhale, start to lower your legs until you feel your belly catch. Right? This is home base. Head, neck, and shoulders come off the floor. Low back stays in contact. That belly button is pressing down. No six-pack pooching, right? Legs stay straight. Maybe you drop them one more inch. Ready to pump those arms. Here we go. Think about flaring up your lats, those big muscles on the side of your back. Whoo! Can you lift a little higher? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bonus. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Eyes up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Pull. And knees in. Release. Nice work. All right. Start with that band around your ankles. Maybe you're ready to double up on your resistance for your bicycles. Maybe that was plenty. You keep it wrapped around once, or just pull it a little bit more taut this time. Hoping that you've still got some flat part on your band. You're going to start to work it down around the arches of your feet. Taking those feet hip distance to put a little bit of pressure moving out into your band right away. Coming back down onto your back. Hands behind the head. Just like in that 100, set it up the same way. Contact between the low back and the floor. Six-pack in the cooler. Chillin' for later. Hands behind the head, neck, and shoulders off the floor. Now we bring the legs up. Pull one foot in, one leg long, and rotate your whole torso towards your right leg. Get ready to switch. Big exhale. Keep this out of your neck. Relax your jaw. You got it. Drop your head to the mat and focus on your legs if you need to. Flexing through those feet, really push into your band. Yeah. Whole left elbow to right knee. Little pulse for 10. Reach. 9, 8, 7. Squeeze across. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Right elbow, left knee for 10, 9, 8, 7. Up high. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Whew. Slide that band off your feet. Undo your knot or your bow, if you can. Starting to get a little roly-poly. We're gonna come up for our last exercise. Come on up to standing. Get yourself a little bit of a flat piece on your band so that you can put it underneath your right foot. This is where I'm going to encourage you again to maybe take a hold of the band at your ankle this time instead of your knee. Up that resistance. Set your feet hip distance apart. Soft bend through your knees. Drop your tailbone towards the floor. Pull your belly button in. Think about concave in the front body. Nice and tall. Keep this height of the spine as you slowly inhale and start to reach right rib towards right hip. Exhale through center. Watching that you don't overcorrect to the left. Brace through that core the whole time. Yeah. Try not to creep that right shoulder into your ear as you come up. Let your core do the work, not your arms. Whoo. 10, 9, 8, up tall. 7, 6, whoo. 5, brace, brace, brace. 4, 3, 2, 1, bonus 5. Yes. 4, you got it. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Nice work. Band switches under your left foot. You guys got it. Grabbing that band just about at your ankle if you're ready for more challenge. Stand up nice and tall. Check in. Go from the top down and checklist. Space in my neck. Shoulders out of my ears. Belly button to spine. Tailbone dropping to the floor. Soft knees. Weight in both feet. All right, here we go. Left rib to left hip. Exhale through center. It's like you're caught between two parallel panes of glass, one in front of your nose, one behind your butt. You can only move between those panes of glass. No forward and backward motion. Brace, brace, brace. Good. Leave that left shoulder down. Whew. Squeeze right. Good. 3, 2, 1. Bonus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ha! Nice job. Release that band. Maybe you circle out your wrists. If your grip is feeling a little tight, take your hand out in front of you. Gently pull your fingertips back towards your elbows and kick out the heel of your hand. Just to loosen up those forearms in case we were feeling a little grippy on some of those. Nice job, you guys. If you feel like you want more, go ahead and start the video all over again. You can also add a leg exercise, a glute workout, or an arm workout with your band on the same page. You can find all those videos. Keep an eye out for more videos using your band and for your bands to appear in our Zoom classes. It's been a pleasure to work out with you guys, and have a wonderful day. Keep on keeping on.